Time to work. home. They get home. Huh? Get home. Keep going with this.
Okay, folks, I'm sure everybody's seen the blowout. I don't know. I just missed a spot or something. I mean, I just didn't get it good enough. The screws, they didn't go in about a ½ inch into the other boards. I should have had something there. I should have run that strap around. That's what I should have done. But shoulda, coulda, woulda, all that good stuff. Hindsight's 20/20 and whatever else you want to say. But the point is it happened. We've reacted, took care of the problem. You know, sometimes it's not what happens, it's what you do when something does happen. And you know, I'm not gonna lie, it kind of upset me there at the beginning, but what do? You know, you just go on and grin and bear it and do what you got to do. So we took in I took the skid steer and I pushed the 2 bottom boards in on each side because it was pushed completely out, and then I cut this big oak and put in there, shoveled it away enough to where I could take the bucket and push it in. So I held it in with the bucket. My problem was and we held it in with the bucket of the skid steer and then went ahead and poured the foundation, or poured the concrete in it. The problem was I needed my skid steer to clean the mess up. I didn't want to leave my skid steer sitting in the concrete and letting it get hard. So we just put the strap around it. I was able to move the skid steer, and I just cleaned up what I wanted to clean up until, you know, I could get in there to it, let it sit and dry. So it's not a big deal. I ordered the extra concrete, and I really needed just a little bit over 5 yards. I ordered 6 yards. So this happened, and then it worked out good. And then what I did was, once I scraped this up, I put it over in the other driveway and actually smoothed it out, leveled it out. So it's going to work as fill or gravel or whatever you want to call it for the driveway. So everything's fine. You know, it turned out as good as I could expect. You know, I wasn't going for no mirror finish or nothing. Got a few little spots around these bolts that it was getting hard on me there at the end, but you know, this is all got to be grouted and put in anyway, but we've got it all. I went ahead and took the boards out of the bottom here. Want to make sure that they was filled all the way, which they are. So them lowers, you know, tied this together, this end together with this end, and so everything's good to go. Bolts should be right. Looks like I got a couple of them a little bit off, not quite straight, but I mean, that really don't matter. I can slide a pipe over and bend them if I need to. You know, that's not even an issue because they're definitely in there. They're not going anywhere the way that I've done them. So, you know, no problems there. As long as they're lined up right. If they're not, if for some reason I totally screwed up and got one off, which I don't think I did, but if I did, I can cut it off and then I can just drill and put one in an anchor style in. So either way, it's going to all work out fine. The blowout was, you know, it's just what happened, unfortunately, and luckily we didn't have any blowouts on this side. And, you know, I guess you live and you learn, you know. That's a lot of weight, you know, you figure that's over a yard of concrete, so 4,000 pounds per yard. So, you know, that's just what it is and what happens. So, like I said, it's not what happens, it's how you react to it. So our step did really good. Didn't even try to push, you know, anything over into it, and it wasn't a real dry mix, as you can see on the video, which is fine. It all set up good. It's 4,000 psi. It does have the fiber in it, and then of course we've got all the rebar in it. So I don't see us having any issues with that. Glad it's done, glad it's over with. I got my hit and miss engine running. I didn't do a video on it. I was going to do one yesterday, but the magneto didn't show up. It actually showed up while we was doing the concrete. So when I got it on, got it running, and then I'll probably just start it up for you here real quick on this video. Tomorrow is Turnersburg to get the rest of the steam engine. Or yeah, I guess the rest of all the steam engine with the generator, the big Harrisburg engine. So that'll give this thing some time to sit and harden up, and then we'll get all these boards off of it, and we'll go from there. Hopefully everything comes apart fine and everything stays together fine, and we can get our flagstone and start getting our rock around it. And that's like right here, you know, I know we're gonna have some misshaping and stuff, ain't no big deal. We can take care of it, and then we can just put our flagstone around it, which is what I plan to do anyway. You know, no big deal. Take it and go with it. All right, so Let me show you my hit miss engine. Alright folks, here's a 1.5 horse economy, 1920. So it's 101 years old, but it's one that I picked up not running and had to do a little bit of work to and put a magneto on it. Worked on the igniter a little bit. But we've got it running pretty good, I think. Alright folks, appreciate everybody watching, and until next time, bye.